The Galactic Council Hall was silent for a moment, then laughter filled the room. Hundreds of alien species sat in floating seats made of light and metal. They'd gathered to judge new worlds and new life forms. A massive screen showed a small blue planet. The name appeared in simple text. Earth. The council's speaker, a tall being with silver skin, tilted his head. Another failed prototype, he said calmly. Unstable weather, dangerous oceans, violent land, and fragile life. The hall echoed with agreement. Earth was not impressive to them. It was loud, wet, and full of chaos. Then the image changed. Small figures appeared on the screen. They walked upright, used tools, and built cities. These are the dominant species, the speaker continued. They call themselves humans. Laughter returned, louder than before. Humans were small, soft, and slow compared to many in the room. They had no claws, no thick armor, no natural weapons. One alien leaned forward and said, "They survive by luck, not strength." Another added, "They are emotional and weak." The council agreed. Humans were labeled fragile. Earth was labeled a joke. At the far end of the hall, the human delegation stood quietly. They did not interrupt. They did not argue. There were only 3 of them. They wore simple dark clothing, no armor, no weapons. The council speaker noticed their silence. "You may respond," he said, almost bored. The lead human, an older man with tired eyes, stepped forward. He looked around the room, calm and focused. "We understand your judgment," he said. "Earth is harsh, and humans are not perfect." Some aliens smiled, expecting excuses. Others prepared to move on. But the human continued. "You call us fragile because you see but you call Earth a joke because you do not understand it." The room grew quieter. The human did not raise his voice. He did not sound angry. "Before you finalize your decision," he said, "we ask for one thing." The council speaker paused. What could humans possibly request? The human answered, "A shared meal." Confusion spread across the hall. A meal was not a test of strength. It was not a challenge or a threat. Several aliens laughed again. "They want a goodbye dinner," one said. The speaker raised a hand. "Explain," he demanded. The human nodded. "On Earth, sharing food is how we show respect. It is how we tell the truth without words." The council debated quickly. There was no risk. Humans were harmless. "Very well," the speaker said. "We will observe this custom." The human smiled slightly. "Thank you," he replied. As the meeting ended, alien analysts reviewed Earth's data once more. High gravity, deadly animals, violent storms. One analyst frowned. Why would a fragile species evolve there? No one answered. Far below the council station, on Earth itself, something moved through deep green forests. Eyes watched from the shadows, muscles flexed, silent and ready. Humans had not argued their case. They had not defended their honor. They had only extended an invitation, and the galaxy had no idea what would be served. The decision was made quickly, and the Galactic Council approved the visit to Earth. To them, it was only a formality, a harmless cultural display from a weak species. A fleet of alien observation ships entered Earth's orbit. They scanned the planet again and again. The data confirmed what they already believed. Extreme weather patterns, violent tectonic movement, unstable oceans filled with unknown life. "This world is hostile," one alien scientist said. "No advanced species should survive here." The ships descended toward the surface. They landed near a wide green reserve protected by human laws. Tall trees stretched toward the sky, and the air felt heavy. Several aliens adjusted their breathing systems. Earth's atmosphere pressed against their bodies. Even standing felt uncomfortable. The human delegation waited calmly. No soldiers stood nearby. No weapons were visible. One alien commander laughed. Softly, "They bring us to nature," he said. "Do they think trees will impress us?" The lead human guide nodded politely. "This place shows the truth of Earth," he said, as they moved forward. Alien drones floated ahead. They scanned every sound and every shadow. The forest was alive in a way many aliens had never seen. Something screamed in the distance. Several aliens stopped walking. Their sensors spiked for a moment, then returned to normal. "Just wildlife," the human said calmly. The aliens relaxed again. They assumed danger was normal here because humans were careless. To them, survival meant control, not adaptation. As they walked deeper, claw marks appeared on tree trunks, deep marks. wide and powerful. Alien scanners struggled to identify the source. What creature did this? One asked. The human paused before answering. One of many, he said simply. The aliens exchanged glances. The assumed exaggeration. Primitive species often used fear stories. They reached a large, transparent structure built into the land. Thick glass, reinforced steel, and layered energy fields surrounded it. One alien scientist tilted his head. All this protection for plants? He asked. The human guy did not smile. This is not for plants, he replied. Inside the structure, the ground shook lightly. A deep sound echoed, slow and heavy. Not a roar, but a warning. Alien sensors reacted sharply. Heart rates increased. Several species stepped back without realizing it. What is that sound? The commander asked. The human looked at the enclosure, calm but serious. That, he said, is why we survived. The aliens watched the shadows move beyond the glass. Massive shapes passed behind trees, unseen but felt. One alien whispered, "Why would humans live beside this?" The human answered quietly, "We did not live beside it. We learned to live under it." The forest went silent. No insects, no birds, no movement. Predators respected, stronger predators. Even without seeing it, Earth was speaking. The aliens suddenly understood something small but important. Humans were not careless, they were cautious. This planet did not protect humans, it tested them, and humans were still here. As the ground vibrated once more, the council observers realized the truth was coming closer. The meal had not yet been served, and the apex predator was about to be revealed. The aliens stood still inside the observation structure. No one laughed now. The air felt heavier, and even their advanced suits could not hide their fear. Outside the glass, the forest remained silent. The silence on Earth was never peaceful. It meant something powerful was near. The human guide raised one hand. "Please stay behind the barrier," he said calmly. One alien commander frowned. "You said this was a meal," he replied. "We see no food." The human nodded slowly. "You will," he said. A deep vibration rolled through the ground. Trees shook. Leaves fell like rain. Alien sensors screamed warnings. Mass readings spiked beyond safe levels. Movement appeared on every screen at once. "What kind of machine is that?" an alien scientist asked. The human shook his head. "No machine," he said. "Just nature." From the shadows, something stepped forward. A massive shape, low to the ground. Muscles moved under thick skin, smooth and controlled. Golden eyes reflected the light from the glass wall. They were not angry eyes, they were focused. Several aliens stepped back. Their breathing became fast and uneven. Fear responses activated across different species. "That creature," one whispered. "It could tear steel." The human remained still. "Yes," he said. The apex predator walked slowly. Each step was silent despite its size. It did not rush. It did not need to. Suddenly, another creature burst from the trees. Larger than most animals the aliens had ever seen. Sharp horns, thick armor, and raw strength. Alien analysts reacted with relief. "That one is stronger," someone said. The horned beast charged. The ground cracked beneath it. The sound was violent and wild. The apex predator waited. It did not panic. It did not hesitate. In one smooth motion, it moved fast, precise, deadly. The fight lasted only seconds. Claws struck vital points. Teeth found the neck. The horned beast fell. The forest remained silent. Life continued as if nothing had happened. The aliens stared. In horror, their strongest battle creatures would not last that long. Their war machines would struggle. "And this," the human said softly, "is not even the most dangerous thing on Earth." The aliens turned slowly. "What could be worse?" Commander asked. The human met his gaze. "The ones who learned to hunt it," he replied. Confusion mixed with fear. "You hunted that," an alien said. The human nodded. "With tools, with teamwork, with patience." The apex predator dragged its kill into the trees. It did not look back. It did not need to. Alien data systems recalculated threat levels. Earth's rating changed again and again, each update worse than the last. One alien collapsed into a seat. "This world is a death trap," he said. The human did not deny it. "Yes," he answered. "And it trained us." The commander's voice shook. "You live knowing this exists." The human smiled faintly. "We grew up knowing it." Outside the glass, distant roars echoed, not one, but many. The aliens realized the truth too late. This predator was not unique. It was part of a system all humans had mastered. The meal was not about food. It was about understanding. And now the galaxy had tasted fear. The aliens remained silent as the forest slowly returned to life. Birds began to move again. Insects filled the air with sound. The human guide lowered his hand. "There is something you must understand," he said calmly. The alien commander nodded stiffly. His confidence was gone. Only caution remained. "You think humans are strong because of weapons?" The human continued. "That is not true." He pointed toward the trees. "Earth made us strong long before we made machines." Images appeared on a floating screen. Early humans standing in the cold, bare feet on sharp stone. "We had no claws," the human said. "No armor, no natural weapons." The aliens watched closely now. They no longer looked away. "So we learned. We learned to watch, to wait, to work together." The screen changed again. Fire burning in the dark. Humans standing in a circle, faces lit with orange light. Fire gave us warmth, but it also gave us courage. The human's voice remained steady. "We did not fight the predators alone. We planned, we adapted." Alien scientists studied the images. They saw patterns, not chaos. Earth punished mistakes. The human said, "One wrong step, and you died." Several aliens shifted uneasily. They came from worlds that protected them, worlds that forgave weakness. Our world did not. The human continued. "It forced us to become better." The screen showed tools made of stone, then metal, then steel, simple designs, powerful. Results: we turned fear into focus, we turned pain into knowledge. The alien commander spoke quietly. "You were shaped by danger." The human nodded. "Yes." Another alien asked, "Then why are you not violent?" The human paused. "Because violence was expensive," he said. "Every fight risked everything. So we learned restraint, we learned rules, we learned mercy." The forest beyond the glass shifted again. A distant roar echoed. The aliens flinched. The human did not. "We respect power," he said, "because we live beside it." He looked back at the council observers. "You called Earth a prototype. You called us fragile." The words hung heavy in the air. "But prototypes are tested," the human said, "and Earth never stopped testing us." Alien systems updated once more. Earth's classification changed, from unstable world to death world, from fragile species to adaptive survivors. The commander lowered his head slightly, a gesture of respect. "We misjudged you," he admitted. The human gave a small nod. "We understand," he replied. Outside, the forest continued its endless cycle, life hunting life, strength testing strength. The aliens finally saw the truth. Humans were not weak. They were trained. The alien delegation returned to the Galactic Council in silence. No one laughed this time. No one joked about Earth. The massive hall looked the same, but the feeling inside it had changed. The council speaker activated the central screen. Earth appeared once again. The small blue planet now looked very different. "State your findings," the speaker demanded. The alien commander stepped forward slowly. His voice was calm but heavy. "Earth is not a failed prototype," he said. Murmurs spread across the hall. Some aliens showed disbelief. Others showed fear. "The dominant species, humans, are not fragile," the commander continued. "They are adaptive. They are disciplined." Images from Earth appeared. Humans working together. Humans building, planning, protecting. They evolved on a death world. A world that rewards intelligence over strength. The council speaker hesitated. "What is your recommendation?" he asked. The commander straightened his posture. "Reclassification," he said. "Earth is not a prototype." The screen changed. New text appeared. "Earth benchmark world." A wave of shock moved through the council. Such a title was rare. Given only two worlds that shaped strong civilizations. "And the humans?" the speaker asked. The commander answered without pause. "Offer alliance, not supervision." The human delegation was invited forward. They walked calmly, no pride, no arrogance. "You've earned respect," the speaker said. "The galaxy sees you differently now." The lead human looked around the hall. He spoke with quiet honesty. "We did not come to be feared," he said. "We came to be understood." The council listened closely. For the first time, humans were not dismissed. "We learned strength from our world," the human continued. "But we learned peace from each other." The hall remained silent. Every species processed those words. Earth will stand with the council, the human said, but we will never forget where we came from. Far away, on Earth, the sun rose over forests and oceans. Predators hunted, storms formed, human cities woke up, children laughed, workers planned their day, life continued as it always had, danger and hope living side by side. The galaxy now understood one truth: humans were not born strong, they were forged, and any species that laughed at Earth again would remember the lesson they learned too late. Never mock a world that trained its children. To survive,